Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. This is going to be your WrestleMania 33 review. Take some time and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Got a couple of big videos coming to you in the next few days. We'll have a couple of DVD reviews. If you guys are new to the channel here, a couple of DVD reviews. We will have an unboxing coming up. I don't know if it'll be this week or next week. But overall, it was a long weekend, a long night on Sunday. WrestleMania 33 is in the books now. I'm not gonna come on here. I don't do this and go match through match, move by move. I don't do those type of reviews, so if you don't like it, you can go through the other 500 videos that are up on YouTube. I'm gonna pick apart the good, the bad, and what I liked, and overall thoughts, guys. So thank you all for watching the videos lately. Let's get right into it. Got our morning coffee at Dark Roast Timmy's. Oh, that's good coffee. So I went 8 for 13 at WrestleMania. With bad booking decisions and the overall length of the show, I just thought it was way too long. 7 hours if you include the pre-show. It's just way too long. I'm sorry. Something has to be done where, I get the idea of everybody getting a spot on the show, but let's just call it like it is. That's horse shit. I don't think anyone really enjoys being in a stadium for 8, 9, 10, up to 12, 13, 14 hours at a time. I would say 4 to 5 hours max for WrestleMania. 5 hours maximum, no more than that. Including the pre-show, which I think is absolutely garbage. It's a recap of everything they show throughout the night anyway. They do away with the pre-show, have a couple of dark matches to get the crowd warmed up, and that's about it. A couple of matches you could just toss out of this. Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin, I would have took that right off the card. I would have took the SmackDown Women's title match out. Naomi winning is secondary at this point when your women are, very, very young. They're not developed enough to, entertain us at this type of level at WrestleMania. The WWE Championship match was very disappointing to me. They tried something different with the maggots and the worm graphics. I thought that took the crowd right out of it, and they ruined the match doing that several times. The Fatal 4-Way Women's match from Raw, wasn't a big fan of it, but they got the job done quick. Could have been a bit better, though. The Andre Battle Royal, I think everyone was shocked when Mojo won. Got a little appearance from Gronk, from the Super Bowl champ there. Other than that, I would say it was a pretty solid show from start to finish, minus a few matches there that I just mentioned. We got several new champions going forward. Let's go right from the start. AJ Styles and Shane McMahon, who I thought had a hell of a match. Great couple of spots there, doing the coast to coast a couple times. AJ Styles is the best wrestler today, and that says a lot to a guy that didn't even have an opponent for WrestleMania. He carried Shane McMahon to a 4 to 5 star match, and I really like that opener. Good way to get the crowd hot. Kevin Owens is the new United States champion. I liked the match. I thought it had a rough start, but it did deliver. Kevin Owens got the pop-up powerbomb on the ring apron for the win, and got that finger there on the rope to save his ass and get the win in the end. The women had a rough start as well. Nia Jax, who received little to no reaction. They used a lot of pyro throughout this show, and Charlotte Flair had an awesome entrance, lots of pyro. Sasha Banks rode in style, and I don't know what it is with Bayley, but I don't think she's clicking like she was with NXT. Something needs to change with Bayley. A little bit more aggression, maybe. Tweak a few things here and there. She's too nice to be at this spot right now. Bayley did retain the title with a good old elbow drop. So I didn't pick Bayley to win, but then WrestleMania got broken. The Hardy Boys, I think, received the pop of the night. Returned to WWE, and I didn't even know this was a ladder match until, hours before the show. New Day comes out, announces there is a team that will be entered, and right away the crowd, delete! Hardy Boys old school theme hits. Matt and Jeff Hardy are back in WWE, back on top of the mountain as your new WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. Awesome moment. Kind of a short match, but, with 10 matches on the main card, I expected this going in. Short, fast-paced matches, and it delivered. The ladder match was great. The spot where Jeff Hardy did the swanton through a ladder, great stuff. I really enjoyed it. Okay. John Cena and Nikki Bella. I didn't really like the match. The Miz is getting over again, which I don't think he should be a babyface, but the Miz is the Miz. John Cena and Miz, who it was now 6 years ago, main evented WrestleMania. Probably one of the worst main events ever. I would say it delivered, but I don't know. As a mixed tag match, I didn't like it. It was very predictable. We all knew what was going to happen in the end. And I don't know. It is what it is. So, moving along. Back to the ladder match. I just feel so bad for Enzo and Cass and the club, who I thought these three teams were really going to have a great match, which they did, a la the Hardy Boys, but I really feel bad for Enzo and Cass, who I thought really deserved the tag titles Sunday night. They kind of got put on the back burner for now, and, we're going to get this push of the Hardy Boys, I guess. And let's get into the final, 5 matches here. Seth Rollins and Triple H. I didn't really enjoy Triple H's entrance with the police cops and motorcycles, whatever they were, three-wheelers. I thought it really took away from his entrance. Triple H is a guy who puts a lot of time and effort into his entrances and his matches, and everything about Triple H is great. I love Triple H. He's probably my favorite of all time. And that says a lot. You know, for me to be negative on Triple H takes a lot. And I didn't like the entrance. I did like the match quite a bit. The right guy went over in Rollins. They had a great match. Might be second or third of the night as far as matches are concerned, but you know, they went for the obvious, working the leg, working the knee, and they went from there using the sledgehammer and chairs, and Stephanie McMahon went through a table. Good stuff overall. Very good. I mentioned Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, who, you know, I didn't like it, but we got a new WWE champion in Randy Orton. Please put over Bray Wyatt, Randy, and make Bray Wyatt a successful WWE champion. He held the belt just over a month. I think that's ridiculous when a guy like Orton, who doesn't need the title, just you know, took away Bray's momentum like that so quickly. Brock Lesnar is the new Universal Champion. They almost did the same match as Survivor Series, going almost 5 minutes. I would have booked it a little bit differently, but overall, a very good match from those two guys. Not as good as the WrestleMania 20 match. I like WrestleMania 20 match a whole lot better. Overall, it's not a good match, but the crowd interaction and everything, the craziness of the New York crowd, it's really fun to watch. Overall, Brock's the new champ. We'll see what happens with that. And the main event, which was most likely Undertaker's last match. Roman Reigns defeating Undertaker for the yard. I didn't like it. I would have put this probably a couple matches down. I really wanted a title match to close the show, but you know, let's give Taker his just due, and we'll tip our hats to that. And Taker most likely rode off into the sunset Sunday night. I didn't like the match because Roman Reigns, it felt like he failed to carry Undertaker through a decent match, hitting several Superman punches and spears. I don't even know how many. It was over 4 to 5 Superman punches, probably 5 to 6 spears. You know, I was thinking, like, this guy can't do a suplex or a Samoan drop or something to change it up and weaken Undertaker. It's like, you know, you could see the frustration building with Roman and Undertaker when they blew the spot where he was supposed to flip over and reverse the tombstone. They blew the spot. You know, Taker at the end, leaving his gloves, hat, and jacket in the ring was a great moment. I'll remember that forever. So overall, I would give this show a thumbs up because the good did overpower the bad. But I don't know. This is one of those middle in the road WrestleManias where a lot happened and not much got accomplished, I would say. But Roman Reigns still is failing to get a babyface reaction. And I don't know what's going to happen with Roman. They mentioned on Raw that Brock and Roman will have a fight one day for the Universal title. So they're already planting the seeds for next year in New Orleans. So let's see what happens. I really like their match at WrestleMania 31. So subscribe to the channel, guys, if you haven't already. Comment down below your WrestleMania thoughts. We'll talk to you later. Peace.